Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Illinois will kick it off and get us underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Saying. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
On the fly.
On this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher, very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Illinois lining up quickly here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers the fumble.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And here's the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. You're going to throw the ball. Man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk needs quick pressure? They've got him down for a sack. And that is the kind of hard hit you expect to see, Kirk, in a rivalry game like this one.
Well, in these rivalry games, players seem to play their best. And right now, they're flying around and putting big hits, especially when you can hit that quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a handoff as they run the counter play. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, fighting the lineup. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got a receiver wide open here. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Looking to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, Illinois 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? At the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7.
That makes the score Ohio State 28, Illinois 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Outlier. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Illinois lining up quickly here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. Illinois getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Down he goes. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line. And
there's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Ohio State 35, Illinois 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, we'll get a throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, Kirk, he played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job. Ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Sayin. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 42, Illinois 7.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes battling for a prize like the Illabuk Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. To the air, it's Altmaier. Snags the...
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up an important third down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick catch over the middle. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. But the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back. It's Altmaier. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Using his legs, it's McCray. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and
Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
how about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He's brought down after 41.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Second down.
To throw, it's Sayin. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Launches downfield. He's got it for a big gain. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Play action here on first down. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Running through the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green. Look at that powerful running. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9.
They'll run it here. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. But wait, personal foul is down. Defense needing first down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back. It's Outlier. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we're able to get him down. Coming up, second down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. The touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Number 5.
Oh, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. Ohio State 56, Illinois 17.
Now they get set to kick it away.
35, set to advance on the football.
Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The offense really clicking here.
Pound 55 weak.
Back to throw. It's Altmaier. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Brown. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Now, I'm sure this quarterback likes this performance a lot better than he did last week when he threw that interception. He's got none here in the fourth quarter, and he's got a nice lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hand?
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
63, Illinois, 20.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after. No idea what he was trying to do there, but the end result, it's going to be a safety. Wow.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Is brought down at the 14, and the Ohio State offense will take over.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Tackle on the play at the 31-yard line. And
here's the handoff. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program,